Good morning to all. Today we are going to see the electrons in metals, that is particle in a three-dimensional box. We know that particle in one-dimensional box. From that we have derived particle in three-dimensional box. In a three-dimensional potential box, the particle can move in any direction, that is in random space in space. Let A, B, C are the lengths and the quantum numbers of three coordinate axes are nx, ny and z respectively. The energy of the particle is Ex plus Ey plus Ez, that is total energy of the particle in three-dimensional potential box is equal to Ex plus Ey plus Ez. When we add those values, we'll get nx squared plus ny squared plus h squared into h squared divided by 8 into m into a squared. That is our first equation, that is energy of the particle. Now we'll see the energy function, that is the corresponding normalized wave function of an electron in a cubical box is psi of nx, ny, nz is equal to the product of the functions, that is square root of 2 by a into sine nx pi x divided by a into square root of 2 by a sine ny pi y divided by a square root of 2 by a into sine n z pi z by a. When we multiply these three functions, we get the equation number 2, that is square root of 8 divided by a cube sine nx pi x by a sine nx ny pi y by a sine nz pi z by a. From that we can know, that is energy value, energy eigenvalue is equal to h square divided by 8ma square nx square plus ny square plus nz square. Eigenfunction, that is psi of nx, ny, nz is equal to square root of 8 divided by a cube sine nx pi x by a sine ny pi y by a sine nz pi z by a. From that, we can find what is degeneracy and non-degeneracy. In case of degeneracy state, same energy eigenvalue is appeared but different eigenfunctions for same quantum number. For example, when we take nx is 1, ny is 1 and nz is 2. For that, we are obtaining energy is equal to E112 is equal to 6h squared divided by 8 into m into a squared. For energy level changing, quantum numbers changing, nx is 1, ny is 2, nz is 1. For that, that is E121 is equal to 6h squared divided by 8ma squared. In the same way, when we take nx is equal to 2, ny is 1, nz is also 1. For that, we are getting the energy value, eigen energy value, E211 is equal to 6h square divided by 8 into ma squared. When we see it for same eigenvalues, quantum numbers, we are getting eigenfunction, that is square root of 8 by a cube sine pi x by a sine pi y by a sine 2 pi z by a. Likewise, we can get for psi 121 and psi 211. From this, we can find for different quantum numbers, that is 112, 121 and 211, we are getting the same eigen energy value but different eigen function. This is called degeneracy state. When we go for non-degeneracy state, only one wave function corresponding to the energy eigenvalue. That is, if we take nx is 1, ny is 1 and nz is also 1, then we can get E111 is equal to 6h squared divided by 8ma squared. It can be applicable for E1, E222, that is for eigen energy level for different quantum numbers. 222 is 12h square divided by 8ma square. Likewise, Eigenfunction, there is no change in eigenfunction also, that is sine 2 pi x by a, sine 2 pi y by a, sine 2 pi z by a into square root of 8 by a cube. From that we can see for same quantum numbers, nx is also, nx is 1, ny is 1, nz is 1, or nx is 2, ny is 2 and nz is also 2. For that we are getting same eigen energy and also same eigen function. If eigen energy is same but eigen function is different, then we can call that as degeneracy state. If not so, that is eigen energy and eigen function both are same for quantum numbers, means that is non-degeneracy state. Thank you.